So it's November, it's cold out, and I want to finish this giant robot by the end of the month. Because I said I could get it done by the end of the year, but I want to give myself a bit of space. Because next year it has some jobs to do. And you may notice I'm not using high definition video right now. That's because those videos take like hours to edit and put together, and until I get something that I can do that faster with, I'm not always going to do high definition. Because the low res ones take like 10 minutes to put together and like 5 minutes to upload, which is kind of sweet. So until I have some visually important stuff, I'm going with this. Anyway, first thing is to get this place cranked up. It's freezing in here. Where can I find wood? Oh, it must be out in the forest. Forest. Wait a minute. I seem to remember... yes. That would be the stovepipe laying on its side. Alright, I need to replace that. Luckily, I bought some stainless steel stuff a little while ago, knowing that I would have to replace this. Good thinking, Jamie. We're just gonna do the whole thing at once. Oh yeah, nice and rusty. Hey, it's outside. That is so not supposed to do that. How can I fix this fast? If I make a couple cuts and make it corkscrew back in, I should be able to, yeah. Haha, now that's more like it. Stainless steel right down to the door latch. Have I mentioned that I love stainless steel? Why don't you marry stainless steel? Maybe I will. Alright, this should keep me going for a few hours. Get in there. Alright, giant robot, not coat hanger. Welding cart with no welder. That's because it's outside by the lumber mill. Better get... I moved my welding cart and found this beneath. I am not sure what it could possibly be, but I think I better throw it into the fire before it turns into a blob and eats me. Oh, it's so gooey. It's so gooey, yuck! Ew. Only one thing to do here. Yes. To the outside world with you. Alright, robot. So, there's a slight change of plans from the original plan. Nothing serious, but I don't need it to be as complex as I was originally planning. I was planning on doing all kinds of experimental things, but I can take a lot of stuff out. It's going to be radio controlled, and I just need to make it really reliable for some special events next January and February. And first thing I'm going to have to do is change the gearing up there. Because when I think back to when I turned it on, this was like in giant robot number 18 or 19 or something, somewhere around there. It moved too fast. Like it moved kind of to the point where it would be dangerously fast. Like I just turned on, what I had at the time. But I can extrapolate in my brain how fast it would be walking. And I think that would be a good speed to strive for, but right now I just need it to be reliable. So I'm going to slow it down. So I need to move the motor, which is right up there. And I need 2 sprockets, one that's 3 times the size of the other one. I need to change the motor a little bit. And then, after that stuff, oh yeah, I have to put the steering in. Oh, that means I need to get another sprocket and figure out what it turns against to make the top swivel. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to buy some parts. Hopefully I can do that tonight. I did check my bank account. I should have enough to get those parts right now. Yep. Alright, I think this motor thing is gonna be for the steering. Let me just hook up a thing and... Oh yeah. It's got some good power to it. Excellent. That's about the right speed. Cool. I think that was like a heavy-duty windshield washer motor or something. And the thing's been sitting here for a few months, standing on its own feet. Seems sturdy enough. I don't think anything is, you know, bending or sinking. I think that's kind of good for today. I'm gonna go do some thinking. And I'm gonna take this to the dome and use my little calipers to measure how big the, whatever this thing is, the diameter of the sticky outy part, axle. So I know what'll fit on it. Other than that, I just need to do some thinking. Oh, sticky outy part. How big are you? I think I'm feeling good about it. Yeah. I think it's gonna go well. How can it not go well? The workshop has, you know, a smiley looking one on it. Of course it's gonna go well. Hopefully I'm not just delusional. This is the part of the project where my brains are loosened. I couldn't even tell you what I'm thinking about, but all the brains are loosened. Like this. And they're going a lot. Yeah, they're going. Not really going anywhere in particular. They're just like nice and greased up and loosened and doing stuff. Unidentifiable stuff. It's the unidentifiable stuff where good ideas come from. You know, when you need an idea and you need lots of good ideas, but there isn't like some instruction manual to tell you where to get them. Yeah, it's like pulling ideas out of the ether or something. Hopefully I'll have some good ideas soon. Usually it works out pretty well that way. I'm just hanging out, letting my drinking water fill up right now. But I was thinking, you know, to get these special ideas, you really kind of have to be humble. You can't think like that these are your ideas and you're making them and stuff. You just kind of have to be like, I'm a little speck in the universe and I'm open to the entirety of existence. And that's how the ideas come. I feel like a lot of times people, when they're trying to come up with ideas, they get too hung up on whether or not something is their idea, and it's, you know, they'll get credit for it and stuff. But no, if you put all that aside and you just like make yourself this unimportant thing and just let the ideas come, that's what works for me, at least. I have to be very humble about it. And then awesome ideas come and I'm like, yes, that was so great! But you know, in a very humble sort of way, kind of. Well, I mean, once I get the ideas, then it's very exciting. But yeah.